Hey everybody, welcome back to Count Up to 600 Custom Ultimates. And this one I did entirely myself, so I might brag about it because I'm very proud of it. Originally I did find a 3D printed head that was already painted, and I used that to begin with. And then I realized the Jack's head works just so much better for this thing. So here it is, custom number 182. That's got to be Puke. He's gonna puke. Actually known as Droz. Droz would become his official ring name. He was supposed to be known as Puke by Vince McMahon when they were running the idea through, because he's going to team with Hawk and Animals. So for some reason they're going to have Puke, as he kept saying in that documentary. It'd be changed to Droz because he's Darren Drozdoff. Sadly, he has passed away. He did have an injury that put him in a wheelchair and basically crippled him for life the rest of his remainder. WWE did keep him around for the longest time, I think writing an editor or something like that, or just being, giving him a paycheck, obviously. And it was, done by an underdog wrestler, D'Lo Brown, who apparently after that happened, D'Lo just never was the same. So all around, just tragic thing. But using a Stone Cold torso, using the Rick Boggs, or Boogs, or however you pronounce it, lower legs, swapping the legs, though, obviously, for like just kind of boots, and then acetoning off the Austin tattoo there. The decals came in as well, and you can see they're very, very well done, best I can. I wanted to make sure to kind of get them. I cut them here and there, added the arms, and then the back I think I did a phenomenal job with cutting them and making sure that they kind of proportioned, looked really well. And then the Jack's head from Droz. Now, of course, you can get the classic Superstars Droz head out there. It's by Jack specific. The tattoo work does take, very patient, very fine tuning, especially this little one here. This one here was the hardest one to do because it's not on his belly button. It's a little above it. And, there's only so much room you can work with. I don't know why that's doing that. You can see it. What I used to do, I think with this one, I applied it and I just kind of cut it a little bit. And unfortunately, the Mod Podge may have been missed on this a little bit, so it's chipping away a little. I'll have to re-hit that one. A little upset about that. Fully happy with it, though. Droz pretty much is what he wore. I mean, you could make him an LOD attire and add more decals, but I decided to go with more of his solo run. I think he would wear like a wife beater, really beat up looking wife beater that really sagged down as well. In fact, that's one of the reasons why him and his attire was kind of loose fitting. Was D'Lo went for that power bomb, and apparently Droz never blamed D'Lo for it. Apparently it was just the attire was baggy, didn't have the best grip on him, and so that's just a mishap altogether. But I say he never blamed him for it. He was always cool with him, but D'Lo never he's never forgiven himself fully, I think, for that. And his wrestling work, he really started to get worried about doing moves or doing certain moves anymore. And it just kind of, I guess, messed up his psyche. So anyway, though, if you want yourself a custom Ultimate Droz Stone Cold torso, Rick Boogs lower, gives him that nice short jean look. And then Curb Stomp has the decals for Droz. Jack Specific has provided you a great head. With the long hair, it really makes it, doesn't make it look like it's a bobblehead. You can always get the custom one that has like his tongue sticking out and the hair slicked back and the goatee. The problem is that goatee is so fragile that it just chips off with any type of a light breeze, and that thing could fall off. So that's an option too. As you can see, no paint really required for any of this. So this is the easiest route I think to make a Droz. There might be easier routes out there, but until I find it, again, very proud of this one because I did this one entirely myself. Applying the decals myself very carefully, and I think it turned out phenomenal. So number 182 in our count up to 600, it's Droz.